What's up, guys? It's Justin with 904 Lawn Pros. Today, we have a special shout out, and we're going to talk about the ugly side of lawn care. Alright, so those of you that watch my channel or have seen some of my videos know that I'm really in my first year of my lawn care business. I had a few months in last season at the end of 2017, but that doesn't really count. So we are, let's say March, April, May, June, July. So we're 5 months into this season, okay? Almost 6 months into the season. So I'm still figuring stuff out. I still, learn from everybody. But I do bring, 19 years of business background, marketing, and just general business knowledge to me starting this company. And that's helped me out a lot. And the growth that I have seen, especially this month, has been awesome. It's been, I talk about the ugly side of lawn care. We all do this. We all underbid jobs. We all do stuff that costs us money. So, real quick, it's so easy to see the easy side of lawn care on YouTube. We're going to make all this money. Blah blah blah. And, you can, and I have, and I am, and I plan on doing more. But you're going to stumble. We don't always put the bad stuff out there. So, real quick, let me give a shout out to Dan White from Jackson, Mississippi. Dan saw me on one of the Facebook groups that I'm part of for lawn care. There's like 6,000 members in this group. And I posted a comment about, hey, if you're going to add a chainsaw or a pole saw to your business, which one would you add and why? So he hits me up and he's like, hey, don't you have some YouTube videos out there? And I was like, yeah, I do. And he's like, if you're the guy I'm thinking of, he's like, you're pretty awesome. You do good stuff. So sent a link to my channel, and turns out I was the guy who was talking about. So thanks a lot, Dan. It's awesome to know that somebody's watching my stuff and likes it. Kind of documenting my first year in the business. Hopefully you guys learned some stuff from me. I learned plenty of stuff from everybody else. So it's good to know that I'm kind of paying it forward maybe. So that's awesome. Thanks a lot, Dan. And that's kind of the positive feedback I needed. This can be a rough business. So let's talk about some of the hurdles that I've experienced this year so far. I didn't come out of the gate fast enough. Okay, I missed the early marketing time of the season. February, March. I brought customers in from last year, but I didn't get out of the gate fast enough. Okay, now I've been steadily growing my business. In fact, in the beginning, I grew too fast. I took on jobs that were too big for me. I underbid stuff. I underbid one job so bad it almost put me out of business back in March. Okay, so the job got done. My people got paid. I didn't. Okay, I lost money. It's going to happen. Let's see, what was the next big thing? Oh, in May, we had 23 out of 30 days that were complete rainouts. I got a buddy here in town that's been cutting for like 20 years, and he said that he had never seen it that bad. So that was like strike number 2, man. That hurt. I've got half my customers pay for the whole month up front at the beginning of the month. The other half pay per cut. So I basically lost half my income for that month. And I hadn't been doing this long enough to build up a nest egg, right? So that was painful. Now let's fast forward to June. All right, some of the stuff you just have to laugh at. So in June, I did 2 sod jobs, 2 days apart, 2 streets away from each other. First one was 5 pallets of sod. The second one was 3 pallets of sod. The second one, they delivered my sod Saturday afternoon. I'm not going to name the company. Anyway, it's one of the big sod suppliers here in Jacksonville. I was on site. I said, hey, can you drop 2 pallets towards the backyard and 1 pallet up front, because it was a spot repair job. And so on the last pallet, the guy runs over the water main with a giant sod forklift thingy and crushes the water main on a Saturday afternoon, okay? So, of course, he's like, oh, my bad. It happens all the time. And so, of course, their company's already closed. I can't call anybody there. I tried to call the homeowner, and, the homeowner was like, well, I hired you. I didn't hire the sod company, so you need to figure it out. So, of course, there's a family living there. They've got kids, et cetera, et cetera. I couldn't get a plumber out there that night. I had to wait and get one Sunday morning because the break was on the homeowner side of the water main. So, the local utility company is like, not our problem. So, it actually didn't cost me as much as I thought it was going to cost me. Thank God. But it's still $300, okay? And while I'm standing there watching the plumber do it, and man, he saved my ass. I'm glad he did. But I'm sitting there thinking, gosh, I could have done this. This is like $30 or $40 worth of parts. I totally could have done this myself. But then you've got the liability issue. And I didn't want to deal with that. I didn't want to fix it and then down the road, have something happen and, they get like $1,000 water bill and, oh, I'm the one that fixed it and I'm not licensed to do that. And if it was my home, I would have done it. Okay? 2 days after that, one of my helpers breaks a water spigot line. That was only $26 in parts and cost me about an hour's worth of labor running to Ace Hardware and then back to the property and, put us behind about an hour for the day. Then like 2 or 3 days after that, I was doing a cleanup on a property for some people that bought a new house. They've already moved into the new house, but they're still going back to the old house to pick stuff up and all that. Trimming their hedges, and their DirecTV line was running through the hedge, or towards the back of the hedge, and you could not see it. So I cut it. And, of course, went and knocked on the door, and, thank God they were cool. They're like, look, we're already living in the new house. We're fixing to shut that service off this week anyway. Don't sweat it. So, man, thank God. Because I was just bleeding money at this point, And, this can be a hard business, but it can be very rewarding. And what I'm getting to, and of course, all these things I have insurance, okay? But, of course, there's a deductible. So, all these things it was cheaper for me to pay it out of pocket than it was to file a claim because it probably wouldn't have met the deductible. And then I've got dings on my liability insurance. So, I just pay for it, fix it. What burns me about the sod company is, where I come from, I'm a Midwest farm boy, okay? Living in Jacksonville, Florida. Where I come from, if you break something, you fix it. It's that simple. But, they, of course, wanted to hide behind the legalese and all that stuff. Whatever, fine. See if I ever order sod from you again. I'm ordering 12 more pallets, but not from you guys. So, anyway, what goes around comes around. All this, what I'm getting to is keep pushing. Keep pushing. I'm 7 months, what did we say, 5 or 6 months into this season. Now my phone is starting to ring, 3, 4, 5 times a week. I'm adding 2 to 3 customers a week. I'm now picking up those side jobs that are $300, $500, $750. Just picked up let's see, it's probably going to be about a $6,000 landscaping job. I mean, that's not huge to some people. It's big to me. I'm probably going to make, a couple $1,000s on it for a few days worth of work. So, if you're watching this and you're starting your business or you just started your business and you're struggling or, you're thinking, God, this is hard, it's hot, it sucks. Yeah, it is. But that's why we can make really good money doing it, okay? So, the point is, keep your head down. Keep pushing. Keep doing what you're doing, and it will happen. I've said it before, there's a lot of competition in this business, but there's not a lot of quality competition in this business. Let that sink in. Now, I'm not trying to knock everybody, but, the point of the fact is there is not a lot of quality competition. And what do you have to do to be quality? Well, do a good job. Don't get sloppy, okay? We see it all the time. There's sloppy landscapers, Just do the little extra things. Do what you say you're going to do. Be on time. Answer your phone, or if you can't answer it, return the dang phone call. When your phone rings, that's like money, okay? Pick it up or call them back. especially in the middle of summer. I can't tell you how many times I've returned calls. They're like, oh my gosh, you're the third or fourth person we've called. Nobody's called us back. Thanks for making it easy for me, guys. Okay? So, again, keep pushing, all right? And, again, Dan, I want to thank you, brother, because, I've been making these videos, kind of documenting my experiences, my first year, trying to throw in some knowledge from my previous marketing background, and I need to do a story, or I need to do a video about my story, about where I came from, why I started a lawn care business, and all that. That'll be one of my next videos, along with another home advisor video, because they are calling me. They're like the crazy ex that won't go away. Okay, so Dan, thanks, brother. Talk to you soon. Appreciate the good words. Kind of gave me a kick in the butt to make some more videos. I've been so busy lately, which is a blessing, but I've kind of neglected the videos. So thanks a lot, brother. Talk to you soon. Peace out. On to the next one.